Hello, Leo. Welcome to 2020 Tarot. This is Natalie. So today I'm going to do a singles love reading. And so that means if you're single and you're looking for love, you're at the right place. If you are in a relationship, I'm sorry, but go to last week's videos and look at the relationship videos I posted last week. If this video does not resonate with you, please also check out your rising, your moon, and possibly your Venus signs. And or otherwise, if none of those resonate, please come back another time or go check out another reader. Okay. All right. So we're going to get this rolling here. Leo singles love. Oops. We've got the Page of Cups. Creativity. I see that as a creativity card, or needing creativity. All right. I'm going to cut the deck in a second here. All right, Leo, you now. Oh, you're juggling. All right. The kind of love that you need is the Judgment card. Okay, so something new. Obstacle is a manifestation, the Magician. Your what you need to express is the Six of Pentacles. Your advice is the Nine of Swords. Wow. Your where and when, or how, I should say, you will find love is the Knight of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the World card. Okay, the World card is an energy of endings, putting close to a cycle and starting something new. The world is your oyster as well. So this is very positive. I really like this. So that means that you're basically going to get rid of the old. Get rid of the old. You're going to close that book, that chapter in that book, or just close that book completely and start a new book. Okay? I really like that. Okay, so first of all, you right now are juggling. And I think, the problem with this card is not that there's a problem, but it says that you are either, you've got too many things on your plate. Typically, it's only 2 pentacles that you're juggling. But in this, we've got 4. In this card, we've got 4. But I really will come back to the fact that maybe you've just got way too much stuff that you have to manage at this point. And there's not enough room for love. So either it's family, career, or it's, a hobby, your career, or if you don't have family, whatever. It's school, for example. When I'm speaking of career, I'm speaking of, it could be whatever you do in your day-to-day, your job, or, you're going to school. Those 2 things are taking up all your time. So somehow, if you want to, have a 3rd pentacle to juggle, you'll have to cut somewhere, right? Because there's only 24 hours in the day and we need to sleep, right? So you'll need to cut somewhere. I think that's what that meaning is for today in this reading. The kind of love that you need is something new, something fresh. You don't want to go back to the old. The old is dead. It's dead. Just move on. Find someone new. And judgment could be associated with Scorpio as well. So maybe it's a Scorpio that you need to get involved with. Scorpios and myself, I'm a Leo, so just so you know, Scorpios and Leos really work well together for me anyway. So maybe this is a sign for me that I should focus on someone born end of October, beginning of November, into November. But anyways, having said that, we'll move on because it's not just about me, it's about you as well. So, but anyways, someone new and possibly of Scorpio energy. The obstacle is the lack of manifestation, or the inability to manifest. I think there may be some blockages there. And I think what could be helpful is to keep a journal. And I'll talk about that because the advice here is the worry card. It's the sleepless nights card. And I think there's no way that Spirit would advise you to be worried and to be constantly thinking about this, right? I really think it's making sure that you get rid of these worries. And I think the only way to get rid of worries usually is to have a plan, right? If you just let things happen happy-go-lucky, it doesn't always work out very well. So you need to have a set plan. And I think the set plan is to start manifesting and start a journal of some kind. So it's telling you to be, what you must express is the Six of Cups. Pentacles, sorry. So Six of Pentacles is, the equal give and take. In this deck, I picked this card because this is kind of like the card of giving, more giving than receiving. So maybe you need to really put down in writing, and I'm going to go back to the journaling because I think that's what you need to do. You need to put down in writing your thoughts, your aspirations. You need to really write this out and focus on the positives and not the negatives. So do a do and don't list, if you wish, of what you like, what you don't like, or what you expect, what you don't want. But don't focus on the negative. Really keep focusing on the positives, things that you want to manifest in your life in this new person. And that will help to shed some of this worrying aside. And also, you'll get some clarity through dreams, possibly, if you do this exercise at night as well. All right, so where and how will you find love? Well, we've got the Knight of Cups here. So the Knight of Cups is an offer of love, right? It's an offer of emotional, or a gift is being offered to you. But it's definitely someone who's taking an action. So I really think that you need to get out there. You need to be maybe the page of swords is not here, but I would have just thought, I would just keep thinking social media, or going on a dating site, some kind of dating site. Yeah, I really think you need to be, like, before this is the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups speaks also of creativity, being original and being creative. And I think you need to be creative. You need to change something and be creative in order to be able to meet this person. And I think it's going to be done through a social media platform. I really think so. For some reason, that's where I'm drawn to mention. I don't see this as a physical meeting as such, but mostly probably due to, texting back and forth or emailing back and forth, or even telephone calls, but not so much an actual meeting. But someone is being very kind to you, Leo, kind with their words and their compliments. And this is probably where you're going to meet this person. All right, special message for you. We've got our creative consciousness is not limited. So there, what did I just mention? I talked about creativity. And yes, if you are thinking of a collective, the more creative you are, and the more creative consciously that you are, the world is your oyster. You're limitless. Oh, and look what's underneath there. The Encounter card. Like I said, I've got a couple of cards in here. May not have said that in this video, but I've got a couple of cards in here that are not tarot cards, but they're additional cards for relationships or for inner child. And then one underneath, the world is your oyster, is the Encounter card. So meeting someone new. Yeah, I really like this, Leo. All right, so what transformation card do we want for Leo? It'll be this card here. Body changes. Wow, body changes. So maybe it's asking you to get a new haircut or a new hairdo, new color change, change your health, your diet in some sort. Make some minor changes, like, I don't know, drink more water to be hydrated, which in the long run will bring to some body changes. Maybe change your wardrobe. Doesn't necessarily mean a full-blown body change, but things that can work with your body. So clothing, wardrobe, and definitely anything that you ingest in your body, change that. Maybe do a little bit more exercise just by firming up, toning up, right? Like I said, get a haircut, change your hair color, something to the effect, so that there's a change to your body. It could even be your spiritual body. You may need to change direction. Yeah, if it's spiritual, you need to, maybe get more involved in something spiritual, like this whole concept of doing manifesting and starting a journal. That I see that as being very spiritual, because you're connecting with the energies, you're connecting with the universe when you're doing this. And if you believe in God, you're connecting with God. If you whoever you believe in, right, you're connecting with that entity to help you manifest and get rid of your fears. Yeah, I think it could also be a very, very much spiritual growth, body change. And, we have, like I said, the Judgment card here and the World's the Oyster. So all speaking of changes, massive changes, getting rid of the past to move on to something new and better for you. Okay, I Ching card for Leo. Okay, I'll take the top one. And I need to read this in the book. So, just got this card. This was for, this is like, look, eternity, the 8 symbol, right? I think this was called the lake. No, it was called revolution and shedding. I think I just got this for the other sign, Sagittarius. But anyways, I'm going to read this. Time changes, and with them, the demands life makes upon us. This truism now acquires a tangible meaning for you. This is an inner and outer change which is necessary to avoid a hiatus or deterioration. Projects which you never before dreamed of are waiting for you. Don't act with too much haste or force. Your responsibility is growing, and you must remain credible, both to others and to yourself. It is only to be expected that the attendant circumstances of the present changes will cause some degree of uncertainty. Try not to hide it. This is a natural result of this situation. I really like this. Talking about changes, right? You do need to make a change. If you want to have love in your life, you need to start letting go of some of those pentacles that you're juggling. You need to free up some space in your life. And I think only then will you be able to find someone. You have to work on that inner work. You need to free up some space so you can start manifesting. So you have a plan. And then maybe get on board with some social platform, to some dating site or something. Because definitely what you want is something new, something that's completely not related to the past. And also involve some body changes. And we're talking here about inner or outer changes, which are necessary to avoid a hiatus or deterioration. Definitely. Okay, I like that. Okay, so let's pick what line we're going to read as an outcome. We've got line number 4. So line number 4 is fundamental changes can only be brought about consciously if a deep insight guides your behavior. Furthermore, the need at present is for detailed preparation. Holy crap, I couldn't have picked this better. Definitely, you need to have a plan for these changes to occur. Start the journal. Leo, start your journal. Write your do's and your don'ts. So what you want in a partner or in a relationship, focus on the do's, manifest, especially before going to bed. and ask that Spirit enlightens you during your sleep with some dreams. I really like this. All right, Leo, if you like this, it resonated, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to hear more from me in the future, subscribe and hit the bell icon button, and you'll be notified whenever I upload another video. Thank you. Bye now.